smile on your face makes it easy to trust you.
Hey everybody, so it's Chloe here, back with another video, and I'm actually kind of nervous to do this video because I'm really skeptical if I really should tell it. I was really skeptical if I should really just tell y'all my story and all that, but I decided it could really help some people who are dealing with it and don't really know much about it and just probably just found out that they have and don't understand it. So that's why I'm creating this video. As you can see, I'm in a different setting. I'm back at my dorm room, so yeah. But anyway, basically this video is about PCOS. For those who don't know what PCOS is Poly-cystic Ovarian Syndrome. It's basically a hormonal imbalance. PCOS affects so many parts of a woman's body. It gives us like masculine features, if you want to say, affects us physically, stuff like that. I'm just going to tell you my story and tell you the symptoms I have from PCOS and all that. I found out when I was 16 that I had PCOS, and at the time I really didn't know what it was. Like, I was just thinking, oh, PCOS, what is that? Like, it just didn't sound like a big deal to me. Like, because at 16, PCOS is more of a big deal to women of an older age. No offense to women of older age, but it really does affect me because it's an infertility, affects how you look, excessive weight gain, because when you're younger, you can get the weight off easier. So my mom was thinking, oh, well, my mom really didn't know what PCOS was at the time either. So she's like, well, we're just gonna work out. It just didn't hit me until about a year later when I was 17, because I'm 18 right now. When I started having like weird things, like my period was really weird. It was really irregular. My hair was starting to thin a bit and stuff like that, and all that. Well, this ain't my hair, this weave, but my hair was starting to thin a bit. I was gaining weight, and I'm a very healthy eater, so like I don't eat a whole bunch of junk food. I don't drink a whole bunch of juice. I drink water constantly. Water is my best friend. So I didn't really understand what was going on and what was happening to me. The doctors told me, it's just a hormonal imbalance. The cysts aren't harmful. It just causes your hormones to be all out of whack. Oh, and by the way, you might be infertile. So I thought to myself, like, that's, wow, just way to throw that in there. So I mean, at the time, it didn't bother me all that much, because I was just like, at 16, I'm not even close to thinking about, I have like another 10, 12 years before I'm thinking about having kids. So it's like, even now I'm 18, I'm not even close to thinking about having kids right now. I'm more focused on like school and stuff like that, because I'm too young, like, obviously. So after all that happened and stuff like that, my mom didn't really understand it, so she didn't take it seriously either until about a year later. Like I said, like when I started taking it seriously and I started noticing things, and it really got me sad, like really sad. And I dealt with a lot of emotional issues and confidence issues, because when somebody tells you that you can't have kids, like, I honestly felt like less of a woman. Like, you can't have kids, not to say that that's all a woman's made for, but that's a big part of what makes us women, is that we carry a kid or a baby and we create such a beautiful life. Like, so it really just made me sad, and I was just like, well, I'm not gonna be negative. I'm just gonna put it in God's hands, because I feel like God, it's all in His plan and stuff like that. I feel like this is just a part of His plan for my life. So, not to say that He don't want me to have kids, but this is probably preparing me so I'll be more grateful, I'll be more responsible, so that wait till I'm married and stuff like that. So, like, after all that, after I found out and all that good stuff, I kind of just decided to make a lifestyle change. I was on metformin, which is the main drug that they try to prescribe to people who do suffer from PCOS. And I was on it for a few weeks, and my mom was just like, no, I don't want her on medication, because they were trying to keep me on medication for the rest of my life. So my mom was like, I'm not going to do that. So I stopped taking the medication, and she put me on strictly herbs and all that, because my mom's a health freak. So that's basically my story, and even today I struggle with it. I struggle with the thought of not being a mom. I mean, even though I don't want kids right now, I want them in the future. So when I get married, I want to be able to provide my husband with a family. So, I mean, I struggle with that, but I don't think about that too much because I know if I just stay positive, it'll be good. You know, I'll feel better about the situation instead of thinking negatively. How I deal with it. I deal with it in a way of just being healthy, of someone who just wants to be healthy. I don't think, oh, I have PCOS, so I'm supposed to just, do all this. I don't really claim it as mine. Yeah, I may suffer from it and I'm dealing with it, but it's not my condition. I don't look at it as mine. I don't claim it as mine. I feel like if I claim it as mine, it's going to take over me. Of course, I'm not in denial. I'm not saying, oh, I don't have it, because I know I do struggle with it, but I don't claim it as my problem. I pray. Like, that's one thing. That's how I cope with it. I pray. I talk to God, and He really does help, really, to make me feel more at ease. Another thing I do is just exercise, workout. Really, working out it's for my health, but it's also just to keep my energy up, keep my enthusiasm up, because when I work out, I am actually happier. I feel healthier. I feel like, yeah, I'm making progress. I'm doing what I gotta do to get this weight off of me, because right now I'm not big. I'm not that big, but I could lose some weight. You know what I'm saying? Right now I talk to God. I keep a positive attitude, and I just work out. I eat healthy. I make sure that I take vitamins and stuff like that, and all that. I make sure that I just take care of myself, to make sure, because it's a scary thought to think that maybe a year or so from now I'll be 400 pounds. I don't want to think about that. So right now I'm just being healthy, taking care of my body, and doing that and stuff like that. And that's really how I cope with it. And I have friends who support me. My mom supports me, helps me to make healthy choices. My friends encourage me to work out. They work out with me, and my best friend Nisha, she really just helps me to be, healthy and just have a better attitude and all that. And that's what I gotta say to you guys. You guys, people who deal with PCOS, you're just as good as everybody else. You're not less of a person because you may not be able to have children and all that. So, yeah. But that is it for my PCOS story video. Really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, also comment and subscribe. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching.
Yeah. This was saga feel like in the night.